What's up everybody, IcepickXIII here with another video, and today we're talking about Battlefield 2042, specifically Battlefield Portal. Now if you're not aware, Battlefield Portal was revealed at the EA Play Live last week, and it looks fucking sick. If this video was monetized, I would already be demonetized. Anyways, this Battlefield Portal thing, really cool. I love this concept, and it's going to be included with the full release of Battlefield 2042. I'm super excited for it. Just in case you don't know, it's basically, to put it simply, it's a tool for creating your own custom games, and to a point I believe these custom games will allow you to get progression for your overall profile, which is really cool because these particular concepts that they put forward during the presentation were pretty interesting. Like, you could have melee only. They're also bringing back remaking assets from past Battlefield games. I think that's the main highlight. Well, not the main highlight, but one of the bigger highlights out of this whole thing is that you're getting remade assets for Battlefield 1942, and I believe it's Bad Company 2, I'm pretty sure, and Battlefield 3. And also you'll be able to utilize the assets included in 2042. Now, I was disappointed when I saw that this wasn't Titan Conquest, because I did make a video about the initial reveal for 2042, like in June, something like that, and I was kind of hoping that this would be the whole Titan Conquest thing, that they would somehow bring that concept, because you saw the Titans being built in Battlefield 4 on a multiplayer map in one of the expansions. They would bring that concept into 2042, which would lead into 2142, because this all seems to kind of have a one canon world aspect to it, right? But what we got was still really cool, and I'm really excited for it. So these types of game modes that they presented, I think were user made. They got a bunch of creators to come in and make their own game modes and stuff like that. There was a VIP one where you could only earn points for your team by killing the other team's VIP. There was melee only between 1942 soldiers and 2042 soldiers, where the World War II guys had knives or bayonets, and then the 2042 guys had defibrillator. I can't say the full word. Defibs. They had defibs, and that's all the match was just melee combat. And then there's a meme one that they presented where it's one tank, I think it was an Abrams or something like that, versus 40 EOD robots, which I think is hilarious. So they kind of presented this whole thing as you can make whatever you want, whatever game mode you want, whatever you think up, you can make it, essentially. When it came to Battle Royale, I don't think they're leaning into that or having options for that kind of thing. The reason why I bring this up is because I'm still very wanting a 50v50, or in this case, you could go 64 versus 64 Battle Royale, kind of like how I've only really ever seen this in Fortnite. I don't think I've ever seen this anywhere else. COD had something similar for a time, but it was 30v30, and it had respawns, and it wasn't really a battle royale. You dropped in with your kit. It was weird. It wasn't their big team game mode. It wasn't that. It was in Warzone. It was weird. I didn't like it. Anyways, still no word on a potential battle royale. They could implement something like that in the future. We don't know. I doubt they're gonna do it though, but it would be cool if you could use Portal to create your own pseudo battle royale. Kind of have they implemented this logic editor, so I wonder if there's a way to utilize that to kind of recreate a Battlefield battle royale or BR type game mode, which would be cool, just so you don't have to do it. We could do it ourselves, and we could have variants of it, kind of like your traditional squad based BR, but then you could also have the 50v50 like I mentioned earlier, or whatever other spin you want on it. Would be pretty neat, but I'm not holding my breath. I would love it, but ultimately from the way things are going, I don't think Battlefield 2042 is going to have a BR experience, and that's okay, that's fine. There's other games out there that have the BR element, and I could just play those when I want to get in the mood for a little BR. In essence, from what we've seen so far, even though there's not a ton of gameplay, and what gameplay we have seen looks curated, it kind of has to be. You're trying to sell your product, I get it. I feel like this is going to be a solid release just from what we've seen so far. I'm feeling good about it. I'm trying not to get too excited, because I am really excited for this. I love Battlefield. I've been playing it since since 1942. Like, I'm trying to bring myself down here. You know, I keep seeing shit, I keep getting excited. I gotta like really think about it and be like, you know, it could suck. I really hope it doesn't, but it could. But I digress. With all that said, there's still Hazard Zone we can look forward to as far as like new information. I'm really curious to see what that actually is, because I think all we've really heard about it so far is that it's a high stakes game mode for Battlefield. And people keep saying, oh, it sounds like it's gonna be like Tarkov and shit like that, which would be kind of cool, but I don't think we are gonna get like your typical, I don't even know what those are called. Like what game, what is that? Like Tarkov and Hunt Showdown and shit like that. I have no idea what those kinds of games are called. It would be cool to get something like that. Like you have this one character that's specific for that game mode. You have your inventory. You lose what you don't insure, you know, whenever you die. I think Tarkov's a great game. I'm terrible at it. And I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, actually. But to see Battlefield's version of that style of gameplay would be really cool. I think it would do really well, because you'll have the hardcore people that want to just go in and just do that Tarkov shit all the time, and then you have people like me that's all about like the sandbox and, you know, conquest and where's my Titan conquest dice, where is it? But you know, I feel like this game may have something for everybody, and especially with Portal, this kind of like solidifies its longevity, because you're gonna have people coming in, making game modes, making new modes like weeks, fucking months, years after the game's release. And I think this was a really good move. This was a really good move on DICE's part. I feel like this is gonna be I feel like it's gonna be a long-lasting game, and I'm here for it. 100% here for it. So anyways, that's mostly all I really had to say on Battlefield. I don't know if I said anything at all, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, man. I'm just so excited. You know, rein it in, Brandon. Rein it in. Come on. Like, don't get too crazy about it. I don't want to get my hopes up and it sucks. I have high hopes, but they're tempered high hopes, if that makes sense. Anyways, that's all I had to say about this whole fucking matter. If you enjoyed the video, and if you like these unscripted, unhinged versions of these videos, let me know down in the comments down below. Feel free to subscribe and hit that bell to know when I upload a new video, and I do stream on Twitch on occasion, so link down below in the description if you wanted to check me out there. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you next time.